Did you know that right now, in 2026, you could be getting paid up to $32,000 just for moving to a beautiful Italian village? Or how about receiving $500 a month to live on a stunning Greek island? While most people are drowning in bills, smart relocators are actually making money by choosing where they live. Today, I'm revealing 12 countries that will literally pay you to move there. Number 12, Mauritius. Let's kick things off with a tropical gem in the Indian Ocean. Mauritius, located just east of Madagascar, is offering a program supporting startups with approximately 20,000 Mauritian rupees, about 440 US dollars, for entrepreneurs willing to relocate to this island paradise. This isn't a blanket relocation payment for everyone. It's specifically designed for startups and entrepreneurs. But here's the thing. Mauritius has an incredibly affordable cost of living, and this isn't just about the cash. It's about the lifestyle upgrade. Imagine running your startup from an island with white sandy beaches, turquoise waters, and a tropical climate that makes every day feel like vacation. You're not stuck in a gray office building or a cramped apartment in an expensive city. You're building your business in paradise. To qualify, you need to present your existing startup or startup idea to a committee who will evaluate your proposal based on the specific program requirements. If approved, you get support plus access to a growing entrepreneurial ecosystem. Mauritius is positioning itself as a tech hub for Africa and the Indian Ocean region, meaning you're getting in on the ground floor of something big. The island offers political stability, a business-friendly environment, and English is widely spoken. Your operating costs are low, your quality of life is off the charts, and you're perfectly positioned to tap into emerging markets across Africa and Asia. This is the kind of opportunity that could transform your business while giving you a life most people only dream about. Number 11, Japan. Next up is the land of the rising sun, and Japan is facing a crisis that's become your opportunity. Rural areas are becoming ghost towns as young people flock to Tokyo and Osaka, and the government is desperate to reverse this trend. Through Japan's Regional Revitalization Program, specifically targeting families leaving Greater Tokyo, the government is offering up to 1 million yen per child. That's approximately 7,000 US dollars per child, for families who relocate to designated municipalities outside the Greater Tokyo area. This policy was boosted around 2023 as part of Japan's aggressive push to repopulate rural regions. Picture this. You're waking up in a traditional Japanese village surrounded by mountains, hot springs, and authentic culture that tourists pay thousands to experience for just a week. You could be living that life permanently while getting paid for it. These aren't random rural areas. These are specific municipalities that have partnered with the program, offering rich history, incredible food scenes, and communities that will welcome you with open arms. You get subsidized housing, job placement assistance, and integration support. And you're still in Japan, meaning world-class infrastructure, safety, and healthcare are just a train ride away. The program is particularly generous to families with children, recognizing that young families are the key to revitalizing these communities. If you're a family with 2 kids leaving Greater Tokyo for an eligible rural area, you could receive around $14,000 just for making the move, plus all the other benefits. You could be raising your kids in a safe, traditional environment while saving money and experiencing a side of Japan that most foreigners never see. Number 10, Canada. Now let's head north to Canada, specifically Saskatchewan, a province that's waging war on brain drain with financial incentives. Here's the deal. If you're a recent college graduate from one of their pre-approved institutions, you may qualify for up to 24,000 Canadian dollars total in tuition rebates as a tax credit through the Graduate Retention Program, claimed over multiple years. This is not a cash relocation check, but rather a tax credit that reduces what you owe. Saskatchewan is tired of watching its educated youth flee to Toronto or Vancouver, so they're putting their money where their mouth is. And honestly, they're offering something most provinces can't compete with. You could settle in Saskatoon, a vibrant city of about 273,000 people with a thriving arts scene, incredible river valley trails, and a cost of living that'll make you laugh compared to major cities. Your rent might be half of what you'd pay elsewhere, and you're getting significant tax relief on your tuition costs over several years. But here's the kicker. Saskatchewan is the birthplace of Medicare in Canada, and as a resident, you get free healthcare. No medical bills, no insurance premiums eating into your paycheck. Between the tax credits, affordable living, and free healthcare, you could be saving tens of thousands of dollars over the years. Yes, the winters are cold, but with all those savings, you can afford plenty of warm vacations, the best winter gear money can buy, or invest it and retire early. This is financial planning that actually makes sense for recent graduates. Number 9, Spain. From the frozen prairies to northern Spain, let's talk about Ponga, a village of just 600 people that's redefining what it means to start fresh. Ponga is offering approximately 3,000 euros to move there, plus an additional 3,000 euros per child born there, with a typical multi-year stay requirement of around 5 years. Planning to have 2 kids? That's around $9,600 in total incentives. Once you experience life here in the lush green climate of northern Spain, you won't want to leave. Ponga sits in a stunning natural area in Spain's northern mountains. You've got year-round hiking, breathtaking views, and that famous Spanish lifestyle complete with daily siestas and incredible food. The climate here is oceanic and Atlantic, cooler and greener than Mediterranean Spain, which means mild, wet winters and comfortable summers. You're also just a few hours from Spain's northern coast and major cities like Oviedo. Your cost of living is incredibly low, your stress evaporates, and you're raising your family in a place where kids can run freely and everyone knows each other. This is the antidote to modern life. No traffic, no crime, no rat race, just mountains, community, and a government that's literally paying you to enjoy it. For families looking to escape the chaos of city living, this is as good as it gets. Number 8, Chile. Calling all entrepreneurs. Santiago, Chile's capital of 5.6 million people, wants your business, and they're offering equity-free funding ranging from approximately $15,000 to $100,000 depending on the Startup Chile program track you qualify for. Startup Chile has been running since 2010, and it's one of the most successful startup accelerator programs in Latin America. The Build track offers around 15 million Chilean pesos, roughly $15,000. The Ignite track provides about 25 million Chilean pesos, mid-20,000s, and the Growth track can reach 75 million Chilean pesos, approximately $100,000. This isn't a loan. These are grants designed to transform Santiago into a regional tech hub, and you could be part of it. To qualify, you submit a proposal detailing your business. If approved, you get funding plus access to a network of mentors, investors, and fellow entrepreneurs. You're not just getting money, you're getting a launch pad for your business. Santiago offers a thriving startup scene, incredible street art, vibrant culture, and a cost of living that's remarkably affordable. Former expats rave about the quality of life. You could be running your startup from a modern apartment with the Andes Mountains as your backdrop, world-class wine regions a short drive away, and the Pacific coast within reach. Your operating costs are lower than most Western cities, your quality of life is higher, and you've got serious seed funding to accelerate growth. Plus, you're positioned to tap into Latin American markets that are hungry for innovation. This isn't just a relocation opportunity. It's a chance to transform your entire career trajectory while living in one of South America's most dynamic cities. Number 7, Ireland. Let's talk about Ireland, and while they're not directly handing you cash to move, the financial incentives are compelling for the right people. Ireland maintains a business-friendly tax system with a 12.5% corporate tax rate for many trading companies, while large multinationals with revenues over 750 million euros are subject to the 15% rate under International Pillar 2 rules. There's a reason tech giants like Apple, Google, and Facebook have major operations here. For entrepreneurs and business owners, the tax savings alone could amount to tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands annually, depending on your business size. That's money you can reinvest, save, or use to enjoy Ireland's incredible culture and landscapes. But here's an additional opportunity. Ireland offers a vacant property refurbishment grant that can provide up to 84,000 euros on eligible offshore islands to help fund renovations of vacant or derelict properties. This isn't free relocation cash, but rather support for property restoration if you're willing to invest in bringing these properties back to life. You can choose between vibrant Dublin, recently named one of the best cities in the world for music, nightlife, and safety, or settle into a cozy cottage in the countryside, or on a remote island. You're in an English-speaking country with access to the entire European market. For business owners with location flexibility and the means to invest in property renovation, Ireland offers a combination of tax advantages and renovation support that's compelling for the right entrepreneur. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Number 6. Croatia. Buckle up because this one sounds absolutely insane. In the United States, the median home price is over $400,000. In Croatia's municipality of Legrad, you can buy a house for a symbolic price of 1 kuna, which was about 16 cents at the time the program launched. Legrad launched one of the most aggressive relocation programs in the world in 2021. You can buy a home for this symbolic price, and the municipality offered 25,000 kuna toward renovations, which was approximately $4,000 at the time. The requirements are strict: be under 40, prove financial stability, and commit to living there for at least 15 years. But think about what you're getting. Essentially a free house in Europe, plus renovation money in a peaceful community of about 2,240 people. Legrad is in northern Croatia, about 90 minutes from Zagreb and 7 hours from the stunning coastal city of Dubrovnik. You're positioned perfectly to enjoy rural tranquility while having access to Croatia's incredible coastline, historic cities, and booming tourism industry. For remote workers or digital nomads, this is unbeatable. Your housing costs drop to essentially zero. Your cost of living is incredibly low, and you're living in a country that's becoming one of Europe's hottest destinations. You could acquire your house for a symbolic price, use the renovation funds to fix it up, and potentially turn it into an Airbnb for additional income when you travel. Or simply enjoy having zero housing costs while building wealth in other ways. This is the kind of opportunity that could accelerate your path to financial independence by a decade. Number 5. Greece. Picture this. You wake to waves crashing on the shore. You step outside and gaze at the crystal clear Aegean Sea. You check your bank account and see money deposited, your monthly payment for living in paradise. This is Antikythera, Greece, where reports indicate the Greek Orthodox Church offers approximately 500 euros per month for up to 3 years, plus housing support for selected families who relocate to this remote island. This program is often aimed at families and people with needed professions. Antikythera is only 7 square miles with a population of just a few dozen residents, located about a 9-hour ferry ride from Athens. This is as remote as it gets, but for the right person, it's absolute paradise. If you're a writer, artist, remote worker, or anyone who can work from anywhere, imagine the life you could build. Your expenses are minimal. Your stress is non-existent. You're living on a Greek island surrounded by history, beauty, and a pace of life that modern society has forgotten. The monthly payments can help cover your basic needs, and the isolation becomes a feature, not a bug. This isn't for everyone. You need to be comfortable with solitude, limited amenities, and being far from major cities. But for those seeking a complete life reset, Antikythera offers something money can't usually buy: true peace and simplicity. Over 3 years, that's over $19,000 in direct payments, plus housing support. You could write that novel, build that online business, or simply live a life of intentional simplicity while actually saving money. Number 4, Switzerland. Now for the opportunity that'll blow your mind. Switzerland, one of the most expensive countries on earth, is paying people to move there. And we're not talking pocket change. The village of Elbinen, home to just 240 people, is offering 25,000 Swiss francs, approximately $27,000, to individuals who move there, plus 10,000 Swiss francs, approximately $11,000 per child. A family with 2 kids could receive nearly $50,000 just to relocate to what many consider the most beautiful place on earth. The requirements are strict: be under 45, commit to 10 years, be a Swiss citizen, or hold a C permit, permanent residency. Foreigners without a C permit are not eligible, and purchase property worth at least 200,000 Swiss francs, approximately $214,000. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but let's put this in perspective. You're buying property in Switzerland, one of the most stable real estate markets in the world. You're getting tens of thousands to offset that cost. And you're living in a village that looks like a fantasy painting. Every morning, you wake to views of the Swiss Alps. Your kids grow up skiing, hiking, and breathing some of the cleanest air on the planet. You're part of a tight-knit community in a country known for quality of life, safety, and economic stability. Switzerland consistently ranks as one of the best countries in the world for almost every quality of life metric. This isn't just a financial opportunity, it's a lifestyle upgrade that most people only dream about, and they're paying you $50,000 to do it. Number 3, Taiwan. Bronze medal goes to Taiwan, and this opportunity is perfect for anyone who doesn't want permanent commitment but still wants to get paid handsomely to live abroad. Taiwan pays native English speakers between $2,000 and $3,000 monthly to teach English. That's $24,000 to $36,000 annually. This range varies significantly between public schools, often around 60,000 to 70,000 new Taiwan dollars per month, roughly $1,800 to $2,200, and private language schools, or cram schools, buxabins, which may pay more. And here's the thing, Taiwan's cost of living is incredibly affordable. You can live comfortably in Taipei on that salary and still save money. But it's not just about the money. Taiwan offers an incredible quality of life. You've got modern cities with world-class infrastructure, some of the best street food on the planet, stunning natural landscapes from mountains to beaches, and a culture that beautifully blends traditional Chinese heritage with modern innovation. Requirements vary by employer and program. Many positions require a bachelor's degree at minimum, and many prefer or require TEFL certification or teaching credentials, especially for public school positions. You typically work 20 to 25 hours weekly, leaving plenty of time to explore, travel, or build a side business. On weekends, you can hike through lush mountains, relax on white sandy beaches, explore night markets, or take short flights to other Asian destinations. Taiwan is also one of the safest places in the world, with incredibly friendly locals and excellent healthcare. This is perfect for recent graduates, career breakers, or anyone wanting adventure without burning bridges. You can do this for a year or two, save money, gain international experience, and return home with incredible memories and a healthier bank account. Or, like many, you might fall in love and never leave. Number 2. Italy. Silver medal goes to Italy, and specifically to Presiccia Quarica in the heel of Italy's boot, offering up to 30,000 euros, just over 32,000 US dollars, toward the purchase and renovation of qualifying homes linked to residency requirements. This isn't some rundown village. Presiccia Quarica is a short drive from breathtaking coastal beaches, surrounded by historic buildings, incredible food, and that famous Italian lifestyle people spend fortunes trying to experience on vacation. To qualify, you need to buy a house that was built before 1991, commit to making it your official residency, and use the funds toward purchase and renovation costs. This isn't simply, here's $32,000 for arriving, but rather financial support tied to property investment and commitment to the community. Italian property in these areas can be remarkably affordable, so the grant can significantly offset your investment. Think about what this means. You're getting up to 30,000 euros toward purchase and renovation to move to Italy. You're buying European property that could appreciate. You're living in a country with world-class food, wine, culture, and history. Your cost of living is lower than most major cities, and you're minutes from Mediterranean beaches. Italy is also offering similar programs in Candola, Sardinia, and throughout Calabria and Molise. Some offer different amounts and requirements, but the message is clear: Italy wants you and will pay for it. The Italian government recognizes that these small towns are dying, and they're willing to invest heavily to save them. You could be part of that revival while living la dolce vita and actually improving your financial situation. For remote workers, retirees, or anyone with location flexibility, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live the Italian dream while getting substantial financial support to do it. Number 1. Spain. And at number 1, we're going back to Spain, but this time it's the full picture that earns the top spot. Spain isn't offering a single incentive in one small town. Instead, it's rolling out multiple relocation programs across different regions, giving newcomers real choice and flexibility. Beyond Ponga, which we covered earlier, Spain also supports regional initiatives like the Extremadura program in the Ambroz Valley. That initiative offers up to 15,000 euros for remote workers who relocate to rural communities. These aren't blanket offers for everyone, but together they show a clear national strategy: revitalize rural Spain by attracting new residents. What truly sets Spain apart is the combination of incentives and lifestyle. You get financial support across multiple programs paired with a high quality of life, affordable cost of living, excellent public health care, and diverse climates, from mountains to Mediterranean coastlines. Add in rich culture, strong community life, and a work-life balance that values well-being, not burnout. Spain's cost of living is lower than most Western European countries, yet infrastructure and healthcare remain world-class. The Mediterranean diet, outdoor lifestyle, and slower pace of life all contribute to long-term health and happiness. As part of the European Union, Spain also gives you easy access to travel across Europe. The government is actively courting remote workers and digital nomads with visas, tax incentives, and relocation grants designed for a location-independent future. Whether you're a professional, a family, a retiree, or an entrepreneur, Spain offers a mix of cash incentives and lifestyle benefits that's simply unmatched, which is why it earns our #1 spot for countries that will pay you to live there in 2026. From Italy's 30,000 euro grants to Croatia's 16-cent houses, these aren't fairy tales. They're real programs with real money. The real question is simple: will you take the leap? And if you enjoyed this breakdown of countries, hit that subscribe button and comment which country you'd move to. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.